Welcome to Boom-Bap Sundays. This is season one. We are on episode 14, the second last episode of the season. This has been a really beautiful journey. We got to spotlight some of the best emerging creatives on the rise right now, and we are slowly but surely getting to the season finale, which is next week Sunday. Can't wait to see you guys so that we can celebrate. We'll also be dropping the season finale episode sometime after the event. So let's jump straight into last week's announcement. The big announcement is that Muted Rags will be featured as one of the brands for an up-and-coming clothing store in Braamfontein. So the clothing store is in 99 Juta. The store name is 99 Design Store. It has some of the best emerging designers from Johannesburg, basically. But with any further ado, let's jump straight into today's episode. Today, I have my brother, my mentor, a friend, you know, everything. Basically, my guest today is Usibusiso Sizwe Mbata. He's a business manager, he's a model, and he's also an entrepreneur. How are you, my brother?
I'm well, thanks, my brother. Thanks for having me. How are you?
The best, bro. The best, the best, the best, the best. Me, always great. So you probably know the drill by now, because we're always watching the show together and stuff. So um, give us a little bit of an intro as to who Sibusiso is.
Okay, well, my name is Sibusiso Sizwembata, and I am known better as Dexter in the streets. I am 25 years. I reside in Flutie, Soweto, and I am a fashion enthusiast. I am a model, and I'm also a entrepreneur.
Shout out for that little bit of an intro over there. So just to jump straight into the interview. So you're someone who studied business management, right? So I'd like to know what made you choose this career path.
With business management, it was pretty much a no-brainer for me because my mother used to own a public telephone store. So I think most of the values or things that I learned from there are things that instilled in my life even today. I was pretty much responsible with her with the running of the telephone store. So I think that taught me a lot, and it was pretty much for me, pretty easy for me to venture into like the business industry. So yeah.
Shout out, man. Shout out to moms, for dialing in that bit of entrepreneurship over there on the family. Look at you now, you're a business manager, no man. So let's jump straight into thrifting. So when did you start thrifting and what do you love about thrifted clothing?
Okay, well, I started thrifting about like 7 years. A friend of mine introduced me to like the whole concept of thrifting because I used to walk around like the Joburg street, just passing by, looking at everything, how people lived there. And this friend of mine just bought me like a jacket, and I think that's where the passion for thrifting came about because of I became more attached to it because I started going over there like time and time again until it started becoming like sort of like a lifestyle tool. And the thing that I like mostly about thrifted clothes is that each and every garment has a story to tell, first and foremost. And secondly, I think that what makes thrifting clothing quite unique is the fact that it's basically a one of one. Most of the clothing that you might find, might like or whatever, it's items that you usually would not find at like a retail store or anywhere else. So I think that in a sense just makes the whole industry such a fruitful industry, just waiting for to be tapped into by people. So yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. That's dope. Because I really resonate with the fact with one thing that you said over there about thrifted items being kind of a one of one type of thing. Because most of the time, the items that we go to thrift, you literally cannot find anywhere else. You know, you are literally the only person that's wearing it because it's not like from the shelves at the store whereby you get like multiple sizes in the same design. So let the follow up, you know, to the whole thrifting scene is you co-own a brand called Going.Back.To.Tomorrow, you know. So care to take us through what the brand is all about, basically.
Basically, going back to tomorrow is an online thrifting consignment store, which I started with a good friend of mine who by the name of Kim. So our drive with the store was to basically bring the convenience of like bringing the thrift world to uh, much closer to the doorstep of people, because also it was just for us just introducing the thrifting industry to people that might not have an idea, or they might not understand the concept of thrifting, if I may put it that way. And it was also a way for us of bringing the people who actually know how fruitful the thrifting industry is, by bringing them closer to home, making them see the value of supporting local branding, and just bringing that whole atmosphere here. And yeah.
That's dope, man. I feel like that's really a dope initiative, you know, because uh people in the hood, you know, there are people that are living within the cultural realm, you know, the street cultural realm, but do not have access to these things. We most of the time have to access these things from town, you know, and places of that nature. So I love what you guys are doing with bringing all of these things to the hood so that it is much more accessible by people that are in the hood, you know. So like what type of market would you say you are trying to reach with the Going.Back.To.Tomorrow brand?
So basically, I wouldn't say that there's a specific segment of people that you target. Usually, it's just people who enjoy just feeling good about themselves and the clothes that they wear. Because one thing about clothes is that they not only say something about us to other people, but what we say to ourselves as well. Because clothes also impact what people perceive about us also. So this initiative was just bringing about this the convenience, if I may put it in that manner, for people to know and to also support and discover also things about themselves that they might not even know that they like. So it was just bringing about a breath of fresh air, if I may say, into the hood. So that's basically what we are.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. I heard you mentioning something about a story, you know. So would you say like you want the clothing to portray a specific story, like when the client buys the clothing, you know, and all of that? Oh, wait. By the way, the top that I'm wearing is from Going.Back.To.Tomorrow. So shout out to you, man, for hooking me up.
Shout out to you, my brother.
Yeah. So just to follow up on the question, bro.
Yeah. So with us, this initiative is basically just a great manner of us bringing about a new atmosphere sphere. So what we love about the clothing is that it also says something about the person, because most of these clothing, these are like garments that most people like typically try to like throw away. So what we try to do basically is just rewriting the clothing script. You understand? It's about bringing life back into the garment and also bringing life to the person who wears that outfit. Because we believe that a sustainable planet is the one that we need. And what great manner than just thrifting clothes? Thrifting clothing that you know are not findable, easily accessible. Knowing the feeling of just being in front of people and knowing that whatever garment that you're wearing is actually a garment that is really rare, and something like that. I feel like something like that makes one feel unique in a sense. So that's basically just what we are about. Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. So like, what would you say is another thing that would put the brand closer to sustainability apart from the thrifted clothing itself?
I think there are a lot of like elements that we have in terms of like thrifting industry, because of with that, besides the garments, we also want to bring certain things like furniture. We know we want to introduce people to elements of like maybe the fashion industry, some call it that people might not be. So as we're still growing, we're still growing. This is not very. So we just try and tap into many elements of the fashion industry as much as we can. In a sense, that will also shine light back to us. That will reflect back on us in a positive manner.
That's dope, man. That's dope. That's dope. You know, shout out to you guys for caring for the planet. Shout out to you guys for giving back to the planet. You know, we definitely need more people like you that are focused on things like sustainability so that we preserve what we have, you know, and we grow bigger, you know, we grow bigger and with a less carbon footprint, you know. So with that being said, I'd like us to end off your interview on that note. You know, it was really dope having you. The interview was very informative, you know. So shout out to you for being on the show, my brother.
Thank you so much, my brother. I am so humbled by this, and I hope we just take it to the top.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So for our people out there, you're gonna catch Dexter's playlist on our Apple Music profile, also on YouTube Music, right here on YouTube Music. So you also gonna get a bit of a description on all of that. So from me, James P, I'm signing out. But before I sign out, I just want to say I really cannot wait to see you guys by the season finale. You guys supporting us. Thank you for the continued support. You know, thank you for the people that have been watching the show. Thank you to also the people that have been watching the show who are not dropping comments and are not dropping the likes. But we see you on the views count. You know, we see you on the views count. We see that you viewed. So shout out to you guys too. Shout out to everyone, man, that was supportive of Boom-Bap Sundays and season 1. We definitely will be back with season 2, but I probably should be doing this on the last episode. So let me just cut it over there. For me, James P, I'm signing out, yo.